Ram Ram. Namaste everyone. Welcome you all to the 32nd class of Sanskritasri Pathamala. We were doing Sandhis. We will continue to learn the Sandhis in this class as well. Prarthana. Shuklam Varadharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vikhnopashantaye Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Jnananandamayam Devam Nirmalaspatika Kritim Adharam Sarva Vidyanam Hayagrivam Upasmahe Saraswati Namastestu Veena Pustakadharini Hamsavahanamaruhe Vidyadanam Kurushvame. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namah Shivaya. So we'll quickly revise the basic concepts of Sandhi. And we start with Maheshwara Sutras. Anyone wants to recite Maheshwara Sutras? Dr. Prakash Mohini Bhargava Patni. In one mute? Yeah.
Yes. Namaste.
Ram Ram. Namaste.
A, I, Un, Li, Lik, E, Ong, I, Ouch, Haya, Varata, Jabai, no, Haya,
Haya
Varata,
Varat.
Lada,
Lada.
Yama, Rana, Nama, Jabai, Gadadash,
Nam. Yes.
Jabadhar, Jabash, no, Jabai.
Jabhai.
Gadadash, Gadadash, Kapa, Cha, Chatatav, Kapay, Sara, Hal.
Dhanyavadah Bhagini. Padma Bhagini.
Rama Rama, Namaste.
Ram Ram, Namaste.
Ayivun, Rulruku, Yevo, I out, Haya Varat, Lan, Nyama Gananam, Jabang, Haya Varat, Gadadash, Jaba Gadadash, Kapha Chatatau, Kapai, Sa Yir Hal.
Sar Hal. Samyak. Uttama Bhagini. Dhanyavadah. So, I una, rilik, e o, I out, haya varat, lan, nyamangananam, jabhanya, gadadash, jabagadadash, khapha chatatav, kapai, sar, and hal. So first we saw what is Samhita. Varnana atishayitaha sannitihi. The proximity between two letters when pronouncing it is Samhita, which is commonly found within a word and when two words are pronounced together. As in Rama, Ramaha gacchati, Ramo gacchati. So when two words are pronounced with Samhita or together, then there is a possibility of a Sandhi. Varna Vyatyayaha Sandhi. A change in letters is a Sandhi. So The varna karyam is a sandhi. Sandhi is a varna karya. So aham agacchami, where when we write it as aham agacchami, the makara and akara together gives the makara, akshara. So that is a gunita akshara. There is no sandhi because neither makara or akara undergoes a change there, or I'm sorry, akara undergoes a change there. So aham agacchami has become aham agacchami. There is no sandhi there. Saha vanam gacchati. So here the visarga which was originally there has elided. The makara in vanam has become an anuswara. Here there is a change. So here there is sandhi. Deva alayaha has become devalayaha. So deva, there is a vakara and akara. Here there is an akara at the beginning of alayaha. Together it has become devalayaha. Here also we see that instead of akara and akara, there is a single akara. So devalayaha. Hare e. So the ekara is replaced by akara and y. So haraye. These are the places where there is sandhi. So there are three types of sandhi karyas, which are adesha, agama, and lopa. So adesha is where it is called shatruvat. Is like an enemy, where it throws one letter out and comes in its place. So the example here is iti. The ikara becomes yakara, ityapi. Iti and api becomes ityapi, where the ikara has become ya. Agamaha is mitravat. It's like a friend which comes and places itself along with the other letters. So it is like a friend. Mitravat agamaha. Purvan api. There is an additional nakara which has come in. So it is a agama sandhi. Lopa. Adarshanam lopaha, where sometimes some letter disappears. So here Ramaha agachati. The visarga elides and we get Rama agachati. So this is an example of lopa. So sandhi is a varna karyam, as I told you. It's not a pada karyam. So by writing two words in sandhi, you do not make them into one word. They still remain as two words. Sandhehe purvam yavanti padani santi, sandhehe param tavanti eva. Sahavanam gacchati, savanam gacchati. In both sentences, there are three words. That doesn't change by sandhi. Padamadhye api sandhi bhavet. So you don't need two words to do a sandhi. You can do it within a word itself, or it does happen within a word. In fact, it should happen within a word. We saw the rules where samhita is compulsory. So the sandhi that we are going to learn are of three types: ach sandhi, hal sandhi, and visarga sandhi. We start with ach sandhi. We know ach is the pratyahara in the Maheshwara Sutras for all the swaras. So it is otherwise called swara sandhi. So here, where sandhi is compulsory and where it is optional is mentioned in this karika, which says sandhi reka pade nityo dhatu upasargayoho samase picha nityah syat sa cha anyatra vivakshaya. Sandhi ekapade nityah. Hare e should become haraye. You can't say I'll keep it as hare and e. Nityah dhatu upasargayoho. Upa agachati, upagachati. So the upasarga and dhatu should combine in sandhi to give the necessary final form. Samase api sa nityaha. Rama and ayanam, ramayanam. Dirgha sandhi should happen. Sacha anyatra vivakshaya syat. Prathama ekavachanam, prathamaikavachanam. These are in a sentence, the different words, you can choose to keep them separate depending on how you want to pronounce them, whether with a gap or not. So we saw that in Ach Sandhi or Swara Sandhi. The various types are Dirgha Sandhi, Guna Sandhi, Vriddhi, Yan, Ayavayava Sandhi, Purvarupa Sandhi, Pararupa Sandhi. And there is an option of, in some places, Sandhi should not happen. So that is called Prakriti Bhavaha. So Pragrihyam is a name given to a condition which is necessary for getting a Prakriti Bhava. That actual absence of Sandhi is called Prakriti Bhavaha. That is, they remain in their Prakriti or in their natural state. So the first Sandhi that we saw was Dirgha Sandhi. Akaha Savarne Dirghaha is the sutram for that. You did not remember this, but it helps you in recollecting the rules or the conditions necessary for the Sandhi. You know that in Maheshwara Sutra refers to a, I, U, R, L. I, Un, Riluk. The first two sutras, whatever letters are there, it comes within the Ak Pratyahara. So when Ak is followed by a Savarna Ach letter, Savarna is Akara and Akara are Savarnas. Ikara and Ikara are Savarnas. Ukara and Ukara are Savarnas. R, R and L are all mutually Savarnas of each other. So the rule is when a or e or u or r followed by same or Savarna Swara, then you get a Dirgha Sandhi. These are the options. A and A or A and plus A and A will give Dirgha A. E plus E gives Dirgha E. U plus U gives Dirgha U. R and R gives Dirgha Rakara. So for some words, Savarna Dirgha does not happen. These are called the Apavadaha. The list of Shakandvadhigana. Shakandvadhigana has a list of words where only Pararupa happens. The Savarna Dirgha is avoided. Shaka and Andhuhu becomes Shakandhuhu, not Shakandhuhu. Similarly, the other words where the second letter, where Akara and Akara join, the second Akara is retained. In the place of Savarna Dirgha, we have the Pararupa. Para is the latter word, so Pararupa happens. And in some words, only in a specific meaning, you get the Pararupa. In the sense, in Simantaha, Simantah Keshaveshe. Kesha is hair. So when it refers to the parting of the hair, we say Simantaha. Whereas when we refer to the boundary, we say Simantaha. So Kulata similarly has a special meaning, an unchaste woman. Whereas when it means somebody or woman who goes from one house to another, then we say Kulata. Sarangaha, in the sense of a deer, is the Savarna Dirgha does not happen. It's only Pararupa. Whereas when we say Sarangaha, it means a person having strong limbs. So Pararupa Sandhi is retaining of the latter word. Akara and Akara, the second Akara is retained. The other exception to Dirgha Sandhi is where we don't do the Sandhi. For example, when Dvivachana is involved and E, U and A are the, is at the end of the first letter, is the first letter, then if the two conditions should be satisfied. One is dual, second is E, U and A. So then we don't do the Sandhi, we keep them as such. Amu, Uhau. In Ami, Ishaha also, Prakriti Bhava happens, but that's by a different rule because it is a plural form. So next is Guna Sandhi. In Guna and Vriddhi, the first Varna is either Akara or Akara. The Paravarna can be thick Varnas for Guna. I, U, R, L, either the Hrasva or the Dirgha form. And the Adesha is A, O, Ar, and Al. For Rikara, the Adesha is Ar. Likara, the Adesha is Al. Here, Akara is the Guna letter, but there is a rule which says whenever Akara is the Adesha, it should be followed by the Repa. In the place of when Akara is the Adesha for Rikara, it should be followed by Repa. When it is Adesha for Likara, it should be followed by Nakara. The sutram for Guna Sandhi is At Gunaha. At is Avaranat. Just Akara in Panchami, just like Ramaha, Rama Shabda, Rama, we have a Avarna. For that, the Panchami is At. Gunaha. Gunaha is the letter with which we are replacing. So here also there are some exceptions to the Guna Sandhi. We saw them, where instead of Guna, Vriddhi happens, either compulsorily or optionally. So where does it happen compulsorily? Akshauhini. There, the Guna form will be wrong. You cannot say Akshauhini. It has to be Akshauhini. There is a special sutra for that, or a Vartika for that. Rana and Ranam should become Ranarnam. It cannot be Ranaranam. Akara, it should be replaced by Ar, isn't it? Akara and Rikara should get Ar. But instead of that, we get R, which is a Vriddhi letter. Similarly, Swa-irini will become Swairini and not Sverini. Whereas when Brahma, Rishi is, Brahma and Rishi are joined, both forms are okay. You can either do a Brahma-Rishi or you can have a Prakriti Bhava and say Brahma-Rishi. And Sapta Rishinam, Sapta Rishinam, both forms are correct. Next is Vriddhi Sandhi. Here again, first letter is Akara and Akara. And the second letter, if it is an A or I, you get the Adesha as I. If it is O or Au, the Adesha is Au. Exceptions to, I think we also saw the Sutra for Vriddhi, which is Vriddhihi Echi. H is A-O, I-Ouch. So when it is followed by A, O, I or Au, then we get I or Au as the Adesha. So Bimba Oshtaha, it should have become Bimbaushtaha, but Bimbaushtaha is also a correct form. Here, the Pararupa has happened. Sthula Otuhu. It is Sthulotuhu should be the form, but Sthulotuhu Pararupa form is also correct. Shivaya Om, Shivayom. It should not be Shivayom. It should be Shivayom with Okara, where the Pararupa should happen. Next is Ayavayava Sandhi. For this, Yan Sandhi, where the I-U-R-L, Ikaha, Yan, Achi is the sutram. Ik varnas, I-U-R-L should be the first letter. The Adeshas are Ya-va-ra-la. Yan is Hayavarat and Lan. Ya-va-ra-la. So instead of I-U-R-L, Ya-va-ra-la is the Adesha. Unlike the other sandhis that we saw till now, here the Adesha is only in the place of the I-U-R-L, not in the place of both the Purva and Paravarna. All the other sandhis that we saw till now, that is Savarna Dirgha Sandhi or Guna Sandhi or Vriddhi, are all even Pararupa. They are all in the place of the first and the second letter together. Whereas Yan Sandhi and Ayavayava Sandhis happen only in the place of the first letter. So what is the condition? It should be followed by any swara which is other than the Savarna swara. Because if Savarna swara follows, then it will go to Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. So I followed by any swara other than I gives Yakara. U gives va, r gives repha, l gives lakara. So here also Prakriti Bhava happens with the same condition where there is a Dirgha Ikara or Dirgha Ukara or Ekara, then and it is in dual, then the Prakriti Bhava will happen, which because of which there will be no Sandhi. So Kavi Etau is in Prakriti Bhava, Patu Imau again in Prakriti Bhava, Amu Asate is in Prakriti Bhava. So it will be wrong to use the Sandhi form and do the Yan Sandhi. Next is Ayava Sandhi. So E U R L, if it will go to Yan. If it is A O I O, then you do the Ayava Sandhi. Here it can be any swara. So the Adeshas are I, Av, I and Av. For Ekara I, Okara Av, Aikara I, Aukara Vav. There is an option of deleting the Yakara and Vakara if it is at the end of a pada. That is by a sutram called Lopaha Shakalyasya. So once the deletion of Yakara and Vakara happens, you cannot do any further Swara Sandhi with the remaining letters. You have to leave them as such. And the book also says that this Av Adesha, the deletion of Vakara is very rare to see in Kavya. The usage of the form without the Vakara is very rare. The sutra for this is Echo Yavayavaha, Echaha Ayavayavaha. Ayavayava is nothing but Ay, Av, together. So here we are seeing the Prakriti Bhava formally, where the dual forms in E, U, A, where they combine with a vowel. Neither Yan nor Ayavayava or any Sandhi does not happen. Even though the conditions are all satisfied. So Ami Ishaha, we saw an example. Amu Uhau is another example. So two ascetics come here. Yati, like Hari Shabda, Yati Shabda, Dvivachana is Yati. Yati Agachataha, the Prakriti Bhava happens. So they are not combined. So if Prakriti Bhava did not happen, it would have been Yatyagachataha. Similarly, Kapi Itastataha Pashyataha, the monkeys look, two monkeys look here and there. Two poets get up. Uttishtataha, Kavi Uttishtataha. Here also, Sandhi does not happen. Okay. Now we have some exercise. Somebody can try. Sri Ram Venkatesh.
Namaste, Acharya.
Ram Ram, Namaste.
Dvau Raja. Dve Raja. Two kings sit on one seat.
Yes, two in masculine is Dvau. Dvau.
Rajau.
Or you need not even say two, because we have a special Dvivachana. If you just mention the word in Dvivachana, we know that there are two of them. Okay.
Dvau Rajau Ekaha Asane.
Raj, are you using the Rajan Shabda?
No.
Raja. Dvivachana is?
Rajanu. Dvau
Raja, Raja.
Dvau Rajnau Ekaha Asane.
Rajnu is what form? Rajanau. It should be, if it is a Nakaranta, Rajan Shabda, should be Rajanau.
Dvau Rajanau Ekaha Asane Upavishataha.
So ekaha is in prathama vibhakti. It is a adjective to asanam. Asanam is in saptami vibhakti. So how will you make it agree? Ekasmin asane, you can say, or you can say it in, as a samasta pada as ekasane.
एकस्मिन् आसने उपविशतः
Here the sentence given is Bhupati. Bhupatihi is
उपविशतः.
okay. So what has happened here? What has happened here? What is the sandhi that could have happened here? Bhupati plus ekasana. Because it is in dvivachana and it is ending in ikara, the prakriti bhava has happened. Otherwise, which sandhi would have happened here?
भूपत्येका
So that is yan sandhi. So bhupati ekasane upavishataha. Ekara and ukara will give you, when ekara is the first letter, what sandhi comes? Ekasana upavishataha. So that is ayavayava sandhi. A becomes ayil, and then subsequently the yakara elides, giving ekasana upavishataha. I'll show you the sentence. We can just focus on the sandhi for now. Okay. Two teachers come from temple.
Guru आलयदागच्छतः.
Alayadagachatah.
आलयदागच्छतः.
So here the focus is on the prakriti bhava. Guru and a.
Guru plus alaya, the ru and a.
So ukara, dirgha ukara, dvivachana. Guruhu, guru, guravaha. So the dvivachana, dirgha ukara ending, guru, and alayaha, the akara, you do not get the yan sandhi. It remains in prakriti bhava. Guru alayat agachataha. Actually, the blue color indicates that there is also a sandhi where the takara has become the by the hal sandhi, which we have not seen yet, but still there is sandhi over there. This one, dhenu.
Cows not loudly. Dhenu uchchaihi kumbharavam kurutah. Here, dhenu uchchaihi, the mu and mu.
Correct. Yes. So here, which sandhi would have happened but for prakriti bhava? U and U. So it would have been a savarna dirgha sandhi. Dhenu uchchaihi, we do not say dhenu uchchaihi kumbharavam kurutah.
Two ropes lift one board. Rajju ekam phalakam uddharatah. Before prakriti bhava.
Uddharatah.
Uddharatah. Before prakriti bhava, it would be savarna dirgha sandhi.
U and ekara. How will it get savarna dirgha?
U is a.
So when U is followed by any asavarna swara, it becomes yan. And the yan letter for ukara is vakara. So rajvekam should have been the form, but because of prakriti bhava, it is rajju ekam phalakam uddharatah. Dhanyavadah Shriram. Samyak. So in the neuter gender, in dvivachana, you get ekara. So vanam vane vanani, vanam vane vanani. If it is an akaranta napumsakalinga. In saptami also you get vane. So the Prakriti Bhava applies only to the Dvivachana Ekara ending letter, word, not the Saptami Ekavachana word. Vane Vanayoho Vaneshu. So the Vane, when it is in Saptami, you don't do the Prakriti Bhava. Since it is an Ekara, if it is a Swara following it, then you will get the Ayavayava Sandhi. So we have to do the Sandhi. Prakriti Bhava is only for Dvivachana forms and not for the Ekavachana form, which also ends in E, U, A, like the Saptami Ekavachana form. Okay. Now somebody can. Uma Chandrasekharan Bhagini. Uma Chandrasekharan Bhagini. Can you unmute yourself?
You have unmuted me, Prakash Mohini.
Oh, it just jumped. Okay. Sorry, Bhagini. Yeah.
Shall I answer, Bhagini?
Yes, please.
Namaste.
Ram.
Ram Ram. Two girls are praying in the garden. Kanye udyane viharataha.
So here also Ekara
is there,
Dvivachana.
so Prakriti Bhava Sandhi applies.
And but for Prakriti Bhava, it would be
Kanye, Kanya, A plus U will become O.
no. A followed by any swara becomes Ay.
Sorry, Bhagini.
I.
Kanyai dhyane.
Kanya Yudyane, it would have been, but that's not correct. Kanye Udyane.
His two wives also bow to God. Tasya dve api bharye Ishwaram namataha. Here also dve adikam api will not, there will be no sandhi, Prakriti Bhava Sandhi happens there.
Yes,
And,
it's also Dvivachana, Ekara.
Ambari.
Bharye Ishwaram. There also there is.
Same rule applies, Bhagini.
Yes. So, but for that, what would have happened?
Dvau api.
No, the Dve, Strilinga, it will be Dve.
Dve.
So, Dvayapi, because
Dvayapi.
Eka is the first letter,
Yes.
Dvayapi and Bharya Ishwaram would have been the forms, but that is not happened.
Rama brings two fruits. Ramaha dve phale anayati. Phale and anayati also, here also Ekaram is there. So
Yes.
that is why there is no other Sandhi except Prakriti Bhava Sandhi. A
Correct.
plus A will become Phala.
Phalaya.
Palaya Nayati.
Yes, but that's wrong. Okay. So Kanye and Udyane, Dve and Api, Bharye and Ishwaram, Phale and Anayati. Samyak Bhagini. Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavada, Bhagini.
Sandhi does not happen in these cases. So next is the Purva Rupa Sandhi. When Ekara or Okara is at the end of a pada, here the Sandhi rule says Engaha Padantat Ati. So the first letter has to be Eng. Eng is Eong, Ekara or Okara. And it is followed by At means just the Harasva Akara. It does not include the Akara. When it is followed by a Takara, At implies that it is only the Harasva Akara that we should consider and not its counterpart, which is the Dirgha. So only the Harasva Akara is the following letter. Then this A or O replaces both the Purva and the Para letters. And this sign, Avagraha Chinnam, is optional. You cannot say that it is Purva Rupa Sandhi just by seeing the Avagraha. and that need not even be there. So in the place of ekara, okara and the following hrasva akara, you just get the ekara or okara depending on what the first letter is. And sometimes we also use the avagraha chinha to show that the akara is no longer there. So padantat ekara okara plus hrasva akara gives purva rupam. Purva rupam is nothing but ekara and okara. Now, in ayavayava sandhi, we saw that when A or O, for that matter, or I and Au also are followed by any swara, we get ayavayava sandhi. But here, there is a specific exception to that rule, where A or O followed by only hrasva akara, you get only purva rupam and not ayavayava sandhi. So this is an exception to ayavayava sandhi. Rame api, ramai api is not happening. Rame pi is the correct form. Yo asti, y plus O, then O and A akara are replaced by the purva rupa, which is okara, yosti. So the disappearance of the akara can be denoted by the avagraha. So it's just for easier reading. So some examples and exercises have been given for the purva rupa sandhi practice. Varadan Mahoday.
Namaste, Bhagini.
Ram. Yes.
Ram. I'm not able to see that. Okay. Deva, anarhe plus api. Mai dayam kuru. Deva anarhe api. Anarhe avarga pi. The a goes out.
Yes.
So anarhe api. Mai dayam kuru.
So while pronouncing, we should not pronounce the akara, because sandhi is primarily about pronunciation. So how we speak, from the way we speak, we should be able to write it down. So we should just say anarhepi. Even if you see the avagraha, the akara should not be pronounced. So anarhepi, maidayam kuru. Show mercy on me. Oh God, this is in Sambodhana, Deva. Anarhe api. In me. So this anarhe is an adjective to mai. So even though I am not worthy of it, please show mercy on me.
So anarhepi means unworthy, I see. Okay. So tasya panasa phale plus adhika adhika pritihi. So tasya panasa phale adhika pritihi. Because a followed by a, that is the I see purva rupa sandhi, because it's followed by the ach letter.
Yes.
So a or o followed by ach letter becomes there's an exception to
it is not ach, it is just the harasva akara. Any other letter, you will get the ayavayava sandhi.
So this is an exception to the ayavayava sandhi. Okay.
No. Here it is panasa phale, it's saptami. So here it is not dvivachana, even though it is ekara. So you do get the purva rupa sandhi. Phale dhika.
Yeah.
He had great liking for jackfruit.
Jackfruit. Sita vane plus api ramam anusasara. Sita vane api vanepi ramam anusasara.
Ekara followed by rasva akara, vanepi. Sita followed by Rama, followed Rama even in the forest.
Bharatadeshe anekaha punyaha nadya pravahanti. Bharatadeshe anekaha punyaha nadyah pravahanti. So punya rivers anekaha, several punya rivers flow in Bharatadesha.
So Bharata Deshe Nekaha. Deshe Nekaha. Many holy rivers flow in
Flow in
India.
India.
Samyak. Uttamam Mahodaya. Dhanyavadaha.
Thank you. Yeah. Then
Sriram, MC Sriram Mahodaya.
Namo Namaha. Can you hear me?
Ram Ram. Yes.
Ram Ram.
Ram
Yes.
Ram.
Yeah. Guru Ayam Mama Putraha Tam Patayatu
Bhavan.
okay, Bhavan. Okay, I couldn't read
Bhavan.
that. Okay.
Okay.
Guru Ayam Guroyam Mama Putraha Tam Patayatu Bhavan.
Samyak. Guroyam. Okara followed by Hrasva Akara.
Hrasvakara. So Purva Rupa Sandhi.
Yes.
Okay.
Meaning is, O teacher, I am Mama Putraha. He is my son. Please teach him. Tam Pathayatu Bhavan.
Okay. Next one is Guru. I'm sorry. Next one is
Shambho.
Shambho Api, which would be Shambhopi Tvam Samskritam Patasi. Oh Shambho, do you learn Sanskrit?
Yes.
Okay.
Shambho Apitvam Samskritam Pathasi.
Shambhopi. So without the again Purva Rupa Sandhi. Then the next one is Indo Sakrit, which becomes Indo Skrit. Sakrit. Indo Sakrit. Tatra Maam Gacha.
Ma Gacha.
Ma Gacha. Okay. And
meaning is,
Indo, don't go there frequently.
Frequently. Indo Sakrit Tatra Ma Gacha. There. Don't go there.
Go there frequently. And then Neharo Anu Dine, which would be Neharo
Dinam.
Dinam, sorry. Neharo Dinam, Nudinam.
Anudinam.
Neharo Nudinam.
Correct.
Vayam Tvam Smaramaha. Oh Nehru, we think of you every day.
Anudinam Smaramaha.
Yeah, Anudinam, every day.
We think of you every day. Uttama Mahodaya. Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavadaha.
So the next is Pararupa Sandhi. We saw Pararupa in Shakandhuhu, Karkandhuhu, the group. There is also another specific type of Pararupa which happens only between an upasarga, which ends in akara or akara, and a dhatu. So this sandhi is not given in the book. It is just for knowledge. Since we saw the Pararupa as an exception to the Savarna Dirgha Sandhi, we can also see just a couple of examples of the Pararupa Sandhi so that we complete the list of all the Swara Sandhis. Pra plus ejate. Age is a dhatu. It means to glow or to shine. Pra ejate is prakarshena ejate or shines well. So you would expect akara and ekara to become aikara in vriddhi. But the exception to that is when kara ending upasarga joins with a dhatu which has as a or o, then it will not be vriddhi, it will only be pararupa. Only the ekara remains. It will be prejate. Similarly, para oshati. Oshati is to burn. Usha dahe iti dhatuhu. So to para, akara and okara will together get only okara, where the pararupa remains, just as in shakandhuhu, karkandhuhu, sarangaha, etc. We get only the para letter, which remains instead of the two. So paroshati. Yeshaha sandhihi pathe na dattaha. It is not there in your syllabus, but just this is for knowledge. Okay, now we have some sandhi abhyasa. To split the sandhi and to give the name. Ramachandran Mahoday.
Namo Namaha. So,
Yeah.
Madam, I had one question. This Prakriti Bhava, that rule, does it apply to verbs also? So, like bhashade, bhashayate in dvivachana.
Bhashate,
Bhashayate
yes,
in
the verb,
dvivachana.
yes. Yes, to the verbs
Okay.
also, yes.
And all the purushas, right? So, bhasha, vahe also same thing apply, right?
All purush, no restriction on that. Only dvivachana.
Okay. And I think the previous slide, there was one word, magacha, in single word you have put. So it will be split as ma agacha, not ma gacha, right? You cannot.
It can be a savarna dirgha, or the way we write it is not important at all.
No. If you,
So
what
only
I'm saying
based
is,
on the context, yeah.
No. If you write it as a single word, ma gacha, it can only be split as ma agacha. You cannot say ma gacha. Those two cannot join, no? Don't
Ma
get
and gacha? Why
How
not?
can it? Ma and gacha can be joined? Okay.
Yes. So
Because
look
the
at this
second-
example, Atraivadya. You will, just because it's written together, we cannot say it is a single word.
No. I don't mean single word. What I mean is when you write it as, if you just show me the previous slide, I'll explain what I'm saying. That
I'm not able to solve for it. Yeah.
that's okay. Not this one.
This one.
Yeah.
Magacha.
Ma gacha. This can only be split as ma agacha. How can you split it as ma gacha? Because
You
a
can.
plus a, only
It's
a
just
and a
written
can join.
together. It is written together. It is pronounced in Samhita, whereas there is no Sandhi there if it is Magacha.
Oh, okay.
So now that we are learning Sandhis, we tend to look at everything from the angle of
Okay.
Sandhi. Yeah, this is
So,
there.
Rama Tvam Atra Eva Adya Vasa. Atra Eva
Eva.
Adya Vasa.
Atra Eva is which Sandhi? Atraiva.
Atra Eva would be that Vriddhi,
Yes.
and
Vriddhi.
Vriddhi with the two vowels. How do I say it? A plus A becoming I.
I. That is true. And then next Sandhi is?
Eva Adya is same. What is that thing? Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. Yeah, Savarna Dirgha Sandhi.
Atra Eva is Vriddhi. Eva Adya is Savarna Dirgha. Eva has Akara at the end. Adya has Akara at the beginning. Savarna Dirgha Sandhi.
Alayasya agrataha pushkarini vartate. So alayasya agrataha will be savarna dirgha sandhi.
Yes. So the meaning also you can say the first.
In front of the sorry?
The first sentence, the meaning of the first sentence is?
Oh Rama, you live here itself. Yeah, today.
Today. Today you stay here.
You stay here itself. And alayasya agrataha, in front of the alaya meaning like a temple or something. Pushkarini vartate. Vartate means it is there. Pushkarini is it's a strilinga paragraph.
Yes, it's a temple tank. The water tank. The tank is in front of, a pond is in front of the temple. Alayasya agrataha. the and at the end of alayasya and the at the beginning of agratah together gives akara. Alayasyagrataha.
Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. Dvajastambhasya upari. Tampasya upari. That will be the guna happening there. A plus U become O, right?
Correct.
Pataka lasati.
Pataka lasati.
So Dvajastambhasya on top of the pole, right? Is it a
Yes.
pillar?
Flagpole.
Flagpole. The flag, Pataka lasati, it sort of
Shine.
flutters, or is it?
Shine. The
Shines.
yes.
Lasati.
So Dvajastambhasya upari. Akara and ukara giving guna, which is
Guna.
okara. I mean,
Gunas.
yeah, okara. Uttamam Mahodaya. Dhanyavadaha. Vani Krishna Varya Bhagini.
नमस्ते भगिनी राम राम
Rama Namaste.
सीतापि वनं गच्छति इति साकेतस्त्रियः अरुदन् सीता अपि सवर्णदीर्घसन्धि वनं गच्छति इति सवर्णदीर्घसन्धि
Yes.
साकेतस्त्रियः it's one word.
There is
There's no sandhi.
There is no sandhi, but you can just say the meaning of the whole sentence.
The women of Saketa also, women of Saketa said that Sita also goes to the forest.
Ruditi, Arudan.
They were crying. They cried that Sita is also going to the forest.
Yes.
They cried.
Yes. Sita anapi, Savarna Dirgha Sita api, Gachati plus iti, Gachati plus iti, Gachati iti. That's also Savarna.
Suryaha sarvesham pranan adayodeti adayastameti. Suryaha sarvesham pranan adaya udeti.
Samyak.
Adayodeti, that is guna.
Guna. Makara
Guna
and
sandhi.
ukara giving okara.
Adaya astameti, that is savarna dirgha.
Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. The first is guna. Adaya udeti, adayo deti. Adaya astameti, adaya astameti.
Astameti, okay.
So that is not a sandhi. Astameti, makara ekara is varna melana.
Okay.
Make is a gunitakshara. It is not a changed by sandhi. Samyak Bhagini. Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavad.
Next is to join the words in sandhi. Hari Bhagini.
Namaste. Oh,
Ram Ram. Namaste.
okay.
One second.
Bala upavane kridati. Bala ayadi aku u. No,
Ayadi,
it is vruddhi sandhi, sorry. Bala upavane kridati.
For vruddhi, you should have A, O, I or Au as the second
sorry,
letter.
This is guna sandhi.
Guna. Yes.
Balopavane
Correct.
kridati.
Balopavane.
And what sandhi?
There is
because
no
it is
sandhi there.
plus. Yes.
Yeah. So this is guna sandhi.
Yes. Adya ekadashi atah mata upavasati. Adya ekadashi. This is vruddhi sandhi.
Correct.
Sandhi.
Correct.
Adya ekadashi E plus Taha is Yan Sandhi.
Correct.
Adekadashyataha Mata. A plus
Correct.
U, that is Guna Sandhi. Matopavasati.
मातोपवसति अद्यैकादश्यतः मातोपवसति अद्य एकादशी there it is vruddhi ekadashi atah there ikara is replaced by yakara ekadashyatah mata upavasati matopavasati ukara and akara ukara become okara gunasandhi.
This
So there
means
is vriddhi and guna.
sorry.
Yeah.
This means is today it's Ekadashi and Mother Upavasati.
Fasting.
Okay. Adya atra eva upavishya sanlapamaha. Adya u plus is savarna dirgha sandhi. Adyatraiva, that's vruddhi sandhi.
Correct.
A plus u guna adyatraivopavishya
Samyak.
sanlapamaha. We discuss, we chat.
Today, let us sit here itself and
Chat.
have a conversation. Chat. Sanlapamaha. Savarna dirgha adya and atra adyatra atra eva atraiva eva upavishya evopavishya.
Iti uktva tau ubhau griham agacchatam. Iti e plus u, it's yan sandhi. Ityuktva tau tavubau ayadi tav.
So aukara tavubau.
Tavubau. Griham agacchati. No, agacchatam. There is no
So
sandhi.
here, tau ubhau is in which vachana?
Tau ubau. It is in dvivachana. So it should be.
But it is
Prakriti
aukara. No, this is not E-U-A. So this is dvivachana. So the sandhi will happen. Tavubhau.
Yeah.
Tavubhau
I know
is
it's
correct.
by sound. I heard it.
Yeah.
Tavubhau.
Tavubhau. Ityuktva tavubhau griham agacchatam. So having said this, they, the two of them went home. Yan, the first one is iti uktva. Ikara is replaced by yakara. Ityuktva. Tavubhau. Aukara replaced by av. Samyak bhagini. Uttama. Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavadaha.
So before going to Visarga Sandhis, we'll first take up the questions. Why is Nya given as Nya in Yamangananam in Maheshwara Sutra? That could have been, I will check that and correct it. Everywhere an akara is added, that is for helping in pronunciation. What is a samastapada? Yes, samastapada is a samasa. A word which is in samasa is called samastapada. Prakriti bhava rule also happens for verbs. Yes, so that's the question you asked. Bhagini, can I try some sentences? Sure, I'll give you a chance. Vartante and lasate. Lasati is to shine or to, appear beautiful. So, vilangagirathu, that's exactly the word in Tamil. Astam eti. Astam eti, Astam is the Astagiri. They say that the sun sets in the Asta mountain, in which it sets. So eti is the lat lakara form of in dhatu. So it goes to the Asta mountain. So it sets. When are the exams? The exams will be in January for Pathamala 3. Third, to uchyate ouch yata. I didn't understand that. I will unmute you. Krishnaveni Bhari. Krishnaveni Bhagini.
Just I wanted to know how uchyate in lang lakara it becomes auchyade. A plus u it becomes only o, no? Akaram
In lang
Adhyam
yes.
Akaram.
So no, there is a vriddhi by another rule. This guna is not universal. There are exceptions to it. So there in there is a separate rule for that. Akara, just like we saw lang lakara, for the words beginning in swaras, akara is added and a vriddhi happens. We saw that even in our when we learned lang lakara, just in the atmanipadi dhatus. But this rule is there both for the parasmaripadi and atmanipadi dhatus.
But A plus U is O. In everywhere we have seen only the such ways, but this is very different. That's what I asked.
No, for lang lakara and lang, all the akara, wherever we add akara in the dhatus, that is lung also we add, and we also add it in ring. All these places vriddhi happens. Is by a different sutra, artascha. So this is an exception to the normal guna sandhi.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
So we may not have time to start vriddhi sandhi now. I'm sorry, visarga sandhi. Let us conclude with the Shanti mantra. There are no more questions. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhaved. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Dhanyavadaha. Punarmilamah.